Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather at noon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. As we hit noon on this Monday, we're tracking showers and storms outside right now. Some of them could be strong or even severe later on this afternoon. Might even have a severe thunderstorm watch issued here at some point by the Storm Prediction Center. So a lot to talk about. First off, let's go ahead and take a look at the radar right now. Flip over to Lynx 2. So this is the current activity. Got a nice little hefty cell that's northeast of Huntsville near the New Market area, getting close to the Lincoln County line. That should stay southeast of Fayetteville. Some other showers that are around the Lawrenceburg area, so we'll go ahead and just kind of go through some of these. We'll start with the one here in northeastern Madison County near the Plevna community, like I said, right along the New Market area, getting close to Elora and Flintville up in Lincoln County. This is really not producing a lot of wind. I would say roughly around maybe 20 to 30 miles an hour, so that's not severe by any means. We'll kind of go up the line here. Got another little batch of cells from Brick Church over towards the Gibsonville area, Linville as well, seeing some heavy downpours. No lightning with this. I got the lightning on, so there's no lightning with any of this activity right now. So just some heavy downpours, just some heavier cells, if you will. Over towards Lawrenceburg, we just had a nice little rain shower move on through. Again, no lightning with this one as well up towards Summertown. I'll back things out a little bit, just kind of keep going towards the north. This is where we're going to finally find the heftier cells with a lot of lightning, some gusty winds, even some small hail within some of these northeast of Centerville. That should relatively stay north of Murray County. I'll flip the radar over to the Knoxville next rad. And the bulk of this over here east of Centerville should generally stay northwest of Murray County, but over towards the northern side of Columbia, there is a little bit of a cell here that has some hefty downpours, a little bit of lightning with it as well, maybe some gusty winds. But overall, as I back the view out, there's really not a lot to talk about other than just some of those cells, some of those heavier downpours, some thunder and lightning. There is no severe weather right now. The Storm Prediction Center has put out what they call a mesoscale discussion. That's just kind of a heads up to all of us saying, hey, there could be some issues in this area. We're looking at possibly issuing a watch, and they do have a 40% chance on that, mostly for southern and middle Tennessee. I don't think they will end up clipping northern Alabama, but generally just kind of from the state line up towards the Nashville area, that's going to be where we're going to be watching to see the chance at a few strong and maybe even severe storms later on this afternoon and evening. All right, that's a good radar update right there. So we'll flip on over to Lynx 1. We'll get into your forecast right now. Live look from our Arctic Air Skycam network showing a lot of cloud cover, even some raindrops on the lenses. Like I mentioned, it is still raining here in Lawrenceburg a little bit. Had a hefty shower move on through. Pulaski, Cherokee, Florence checking in this afternoon, seeing again a lot of those cloudy skies and still seeing some of those rain showers potentially moving on through. Radar satellite composite looks like this. We're patiently awaiting that cold front to move on through, because after that we're finally going to be seeing some dry weather, at least for the next couple of days. Unfortunately, once we get into the weekend, I know having more showers and storms to deal with, but that's that cold front that will push through later on this evening. That will bring an end to our storm risks, at least for the next couple of days. Current temperatures across the board right now look like this. Rain-cooled air here in northern Alabama, 77 in Huntsville, 72 in Athens, 78 in Moulton, 79 in Florence. Where it has not rained yet, you're generally in the lower 80s right now. 80 in Fayetteville, 82 in Lewisburg, 82 in Columbia, 82 in Savannah and Waynesboro, 77 here in Lawrenceburg after that cell just moved on through. Weather Where You Live forecast high temperatures today, generally getting into the lower and middle 80s today, again with those chances for more showers and storms during the afternoon and evening. Hometown forecast, southern Tennessee, mostly in the low to mid 80s, 84 in Linville, 84 in Pulaski, 83 in Waynesboro today. Down south across the state line, more the mid 80s expected, 84 in Hazel Green, 85 in Huntsville and Owens Crossroads, 86 in Decatur, 85 in Muscle Shoals, and 81 degrees over there in Waterloo. Futurecast looks like this. We're going to be watching for some redevelopment during the afternoon and evening. We're starting things off at 2 p.m. here. I think a lot of this is overdone, but I do think that there will be more isolated to scattered showers and storms develop. I definitely don't think it's going to be looking like this at 4 p.m. this afternoon, but still probably tracking some showers and storms across the area. This evening probably end up getting a little bit of a break, and depending on when this cold front moves through, this model guidance here shows it moving through at about 9 to 10 p.m. tonight. If there is some shower and storm activity that develops along it, it's not going to be overly widespread and probably not even overly strong. So that pushes on through. We're finally starting to dry out as we wake up on your Tuesday morning. Maybe a few areas of some patchy fog out there. And then once we get into your afternoon hours for your Tuesday, we're looking dry with temperatures back in the 80s with mostly sunny skies. For the rest of the day, here are your storm risks. We're mainly just watching for a chance at some higher wind here from 40 to 60 miles per hour. I really don't think there's much in the way of a tornado risk. Cannot ever completely rule one out. But again, our hail and wind is basically what we'll be watching for any strong and even severe storms with a chance at a damaging wind gust or two. Tonight, we're going to be getting away from that severe weather potential. Temperatures dropping down into the lower and middle 60s with, again, like I mentioned, just some areas of some patchy fog. Tomorrow, even though it's a very beautiful day, we're on the cooler side of things, generally staying just slightly below average. Temperatures in the middle 80s for the most part. 84 in Pulaski, 85 in Huntsville, Athens, and Rogersville. 86 degrees over there in the Shoals with those mostly sunny skies. Rain chances over the next several days. We're dry Tuesday, Wednesday, and then unfortunately, here comes your staircase back up towards the weekend, unfortunately, getting up to around a 70% chance of rain for Sunday. So unfortunately for Father's Day weekend, looks like it's going to be a rainy one once again. Let's look at it with your European Futurecast here. This doesn't show that there's going to be just giant blobs of rain all over the place at 8 p.m. This is a 6-hour snapshot of the model guidance. So within 6 hours of that frame that you see here, there's going to be widespread showers and storms to work with. That's what it looks like from the model guidance perspective. So 8 p.m. on your Friday evening, probably still dealing with showers and storms. As we head into your Saturday morning, as we head into your Saturday morning, we're going to be dry for the most part, maybe a few isolated showers, but it won't be until the afternoon and evening, and that's when we're going to see more showers and storms develop across the areas you see there. Same situation on your Sunday, although it might have a slightly better chance at some showers and storms during the morning hours, and then better chances once we head into your afternoon for your Father's Day. So again, unfortunately, it looks like we're dealing with rain and storms once again over the weekend. As you see your 7-day forecast here, we'll have to keep a close eye on any strong or even severe storm risk that tries to materialize over that period. Right now, I'm not seeing anything that stands out in regards to any severe weather potential, but of course we'll watch it for you guys here at the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Temperature wise, not looking too bad, roughly around average for the next few days, and then once we get into the weekend, probably more low to mid 80s expected, especially if we have a lot of rain and cloud cover around. That's going to keep our temperatures kind of on the lower end of things once again as we head into the weekend. That's your latest forecast here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Fred Gossage will be in at 5 p.m. to have another check on your forecast, and of course, stay weather aware today. We're tracking storms across the area. Some of them could be strong or severe. Of course, we'll be on here in a moment's notice if there are any warnings or watches issued later on. Until then, I hope everybody has a fantastic Monday afternoon.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.